Okay, I got a cold, as you can tell. This is Thursday, the 2nd of January. I'm doing this around 1:15 in the afternoon. I want to just explain to you about this storm, my thought processes about it. Um, as you can see, this is what the map looks like early Saturday morning, and there's no storm. The storm is out off the map. And until it gets over the Rocky Mountains, and you can see it coming in here, right there. You see it trying to put itself together here. This is Saturday afternoon around 2 o'clock, and it's just putting itself together. Technically, until it gets to that point, we really don't know exactly the path that it's going to take. Okay, once that happens, then it starts to form. See, there it forms. This is, this is like 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Then you'll see where it forms. Then you have a better idea. So right now, we're using analogs and everything to kind of guess where it's at. So I've kind of picked this map among all the models that I think kind of matches up pretty well. And you see it goes over Oklahoma, and this takes you to Sunday afternoon, and it's now down this way. It's just gone through Oklahoma, and it's working its way towards the east. It's going to go into Tennessee pretty soon here, and then you'll see it come across Tennessee-Kentucky border. Now it cuts through Kentucky. Now it's into West Virginia. This is Monday, the 6th, around 11 o'clock in the morning. It's right here. Then what happens is then it stays south of Pennsylvania and it goes off the Delmarva Peninsula. And it's what a nor'easter would do would be to go up the coast. This doesn't go up the coast. I know people are saying those kind of things. And to me, it's not a nor'easter until it goes northeast, and it won't. It'll go right off the coast. So that keeps the numbers down. This is the position of it Monday evening around 8 o'clock. So when it comes to how much snow we're going to get, that's your snow as it comes across. See? And that's a 24-hour snow. So that's what it looks like as it comes across. As we zoom it into Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware, that's what it looks like. Right along the Mason-Dixon line here through Delaware. You normally don't get a lot of snow down here in Philadelphia and South Jersey, but this time you will. The reason it cuts off to the north up here is a lot of dry air with the cold temperatures that are going to be coming in, and that's another story all by itself. Temperatures won't get above freezing up to the north here for days, maybe a week or two. But the cold air is going to suppress the storm. Now, there is a little wiggle room with the storm. It could be a little bit. It could be 50 miles to the north. If it's 50 miles to the north, then more northeastern PA gets it. These bigger numbers move up a little bit. But right now, this is kind of the way it's looking right now. Again, we can't really be 100% sure until it clears the mountains and it heads out into the plains. So, we're giving you my best ideas right now where this is going to go. So, again, South Jersey, Philadelphia, down this way, Baltimore, DC. I mean, some pretty decent snows. Pittsburgh, you normally don't get a lot of snow. You could probably get 4 to 6 inches out of this. Harrisburg, 4 to 6 inches out of this thing. Reading, 4 or 5 inches. Allentown, probably around 4 inches. Trenton, 3, 4 inches, maybe five. Atlantic City, you could get a bullseye shot here, 6 to 8 inches. So it's going to get places that normally don't get snow could get snow. And again, it's the cold air that's up here that's going to keep this dividing line pretty sharp. And we've had that happen in the past when the storms come in, when there's deep cold air, the air is dry, so it doesn't allow that snow to really come down up here. So this is not including lake effect snow. This is just basically you know what you would get from the storm. You want to add in the lake effect snow. That's your numbers between now and Tuesday morning next week. This is including the lake effect, and you can see some hefty numbers of snow up here, and that's lake effect up here. So that's part of the deal. We back this thing off, and there's your lake effect snow heading into Sunday. So even Pittsburgh down here, some strong lake effect. You get a couple of inches of snow. Some spots in the Poconos can get covered with an inch or two of snow. And again, some bullseyes are off the lakes up here as usual, a foot or more of snow up this way. So that's kind of where it sits. But when you add it all up, everybody gets a pretty good dousing of snow, at least something. Even New York City, 2, 3, 4 inches of snow is quite possible in New York City. Some models show it turning a little bit further to the north. Again, we have to watch to see exactly where this thing works, but that right now is what dump the storm would include, just the storm alone next week. All right, so that's the deal there. Now the temperatures. This is Friday afternoon. You can see most areas, at least 2/3 of Pennsylvania, are staying in the 20s to around freezing. Southeastern, south central parts get a couple degrees above freezing. As we move into Saturday morning, pretty much everybody is below freezing. Teens in the west and high elevations. I'm sure in the Poconos it can get down to around 19 degrees. But even down towards Philadelphia and Jersey and Delaware, you drop down into the 20s. Sunday afternoon, you can see temperatures now. This is afternoon temperatures, a lot colder. Everybody's below freezing, so nobody gets above freezing. Excuse me, Saturday afternoon, nobody gets above freezing. As we go into Sunday morning, you can see it's teens across a lot of the state, 20s to the east. As we move into Sunday afternoon, let's see, let's get the Sunday afternoon. Again, everybody's at freezing or below. Some spots in Jersey are just above freezing. You just take a notice of the pattern. Here's Monday morning. You can see it's pretty cold, teens to low 20s across much of the area, which leads into the snow time coming in. This is Monday afternoon. You can see the storm is going to go to the south, but still temperatures down here below freezing. Jersey below freezing. Up here in Pennsylvania, you're in the 20s. So no doubt about it, it's going to come down as freezing. As we get to Tuesday morning, you can see teens to the north. This is why I think there's a cutoff in the snow. It's just very dry up that way. Here's even teens down here in Reading and Allentown. It'll be puffy snow. You're not going to need, it's not going to be a wet snow. So it wouldn't take a lot of moisture to accumulate. And that's the thing to keep in mind with this storm. It'll move fast. It's not one that's going to hit the coast and then slowly go northeast. It just hits the coast and goes off. And then as we get into Tuesday afternoon, you can see the temperatures don't really rebound very much. We're still below freezing. So we're in an extended period of cold temperatures. And like I said, if you live up here off the lakes, and you get the snow squalls, you're going to get it. Now, there is a chance of some snow. I'll show you this. Now, there's a little system, and this is snow squalls, all these heavier snow. But there's a system that's going to come across, and what the models are showing is it hits the mountains here. It kind of fades out, and then it just goes across to the east, and it could leave. And it's not much. I mean, you're talking Philadelphia, and you're not used to the snow. Wilmington, Philadelphia, and South Jersey here, even Lancaster, can get a half an inch to an inch of snow out of this as it moves across, but it's a very thin line, so it can move either way. But I would think that this is right now where this can come through Friday night, so it could make for some slick conditions Friday night into Saturday morning. So just kind of keep that in mind. This is snow squalls, but this is where this little thing comes across. It kind of dies out and whatever's left makes it across, and it just leaves a little bit of snow as it comes through. So just kind of keep that little thing in mind. That could become a nuisance, especially in the bigger cities. All right, everybody, take care, be safe. Hopefully, I feel better tomorrow. And yes, it's that time of year. I call up my PBS fundraiser. Um, kind of need some donations to help keep this thing going on Facebook for free. It'll be 10 years this year that I've been doing this. You can donate to any one of these things, or you can join the Weather Outlook for 35 bucks and you get a full year. But hey, $5, $10, anything helps me keep this thing going. If you like it, support it. Those are the different ways to make donations. So you can take a photo shot of this page if you need to, so you know what to do. But anyway, I would appreciate any help that anybody can send me and to cover my cost. All right, everybody take care, and I will be back on here tomorrow and update this. But again, like I said, we'll have a better idea where this is going to go on Saturday, and if you really want 100% sure. But those are my best calls right now. I'm kind of confident what I see, but it could move just either way a little bit. So we'll just have to see what happens. All right, take care.